Okay, so today we're gonna learn how to build a flower bed that's raised, a raised flower bed. Uh, I'm gonna make one that's 2 feet by 6 feet, and it's gonna be raised about 3 feet high. So I'm gonna put it on fast mode, and we'll get going on the cuts, and then I'll explain to you what the cuts will be, and yeah, let's just get going. Okay, so we have our pre-cuts already ready to assemble, um, with the end size 22 1/4 in length, and then the long sides at 6 foot, and then the bottoms being at 2 feet. Don't forget to cut the notches that go to the legs. This is the bottom piece of the planter, and I'll show you why. As we put this in. Okay, so I had cut these panels here with on the edges with the notches here. They were actually a 4 1/4 from here to here and here to here, so that way that notch would be taken off, so that bottom piece would fit snug right here. So now I'm actually gonna screw this panel on instead of nailing it, because within time I think the nails will just pop out with the pressure of that dirt. So I'm gonna go ahead and screw that whole thing in, and then we'll flip it around and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so now we got the bottom mounted. What I did is I put screws like about every 8 inches apart to give it that security. And for extra support, because you're going to be putting quite a bit of dirt in here, that this is probably going to give out within time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some braces just like this going across, about 3 braces in the center area, just to give it that extra support for that weight, just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these and then mount those, and then we have to go into the next stage of putting the liner in there, and then staining and sealing the entire planter box. Okay, so this is the finished product of the bottom side, where I put 3 supports underneath the planter, and we're gonna see about flipping it over and see what it looks like. So this is the finished product as far as it being done, building the frame and the entire cabinet. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put a liner in it, which is a plastic 4mm liner. They mainly use this for painting and stuff. Remember that plastic takes a very long time for it to deteriorate in the dirt. You have to put something in here so it doesn't rot out the wood and stuff. So always remember, you can always go with like a pond liner also, That'll last even longer, but for now we're just going to do the 4 mil plastic liner inside, and then we'll staple it all the way around, and then we'll put a nice little frame all the way around the planter. So right now we're at about 3 feet high, 6 feet in length, and this is 2 feet as far as the depth on it, and this is what we have so far. Okay, so we put the plastic liner in, and I used just a basic stapler, and what I did was I actually put one layer that goes down to the center all the way across to the other side, but I made sure that there was about this much of that center liner that went up about this much up the walls on each side, and then I got some more liner and I actually lined it along the wall all the way down to give it that extra protection. So it's kind of has that extra lining of plastic in there to protect the wood from getting corroded. So, but that'll last quite a long time before it starts corroding and stuff. So our next level now is we're gonna build some frame to make it real nice looking on the top, and then our next level will be staining the wood and then sealing it. Okay, so I put the frame on top just to dress it up better, and then I went around with the blade and I just kind of bladed the edges and stuff. So now it looks a lot neater. It's coming together. So now we're gonna go ahead and stain the box tonight and then let it dry, and then we'll seal it tomorrow. So just wanted to give you a little quick preview on how it's actually coming along. And remember, we did put a brace underneath to show that support for that weight of that dirt that's going to be in there. So yeah, it's coming along really good. So this is pretty much the final stages of this project that I did, and you're looking at it's actually a 6 foot long above level garden box. So we're looking at 6 foot by 2 feet deep, and the box is actually 12 inches as far as the depth for the soil, and then the actual height is right at 3 feet, and that's it. So we covered that. We actually covered it with some 4 mil plastic inside the box. That'll prevent damage to the wood, and plastic there again takes a very long time, decades, for it to actually corrode, and then eventually then it'll get to your wood. But that's it for this project. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we'll check you out later.